Quinn Jackson, nope, passes over. And the Finneytown Wildcats are going to take the ball out of bounds. They're going to look over. Number 50 with the ball now, shoots it, no good. Wolf with the rebound, tipped out of bounds, and a Finneytown player goes to the floor. Rashawn Green is going to take the ball out for Finneytown. He's going to throw it way back past the half court. Tony Ramsey setting up the offense for the Wildcats. Just dribbling it around the top of the key now. And they're going to set it up. Still just trying to set up some offense. Braves defense playing pretty well. They're matching up in a man-to-man. Forces up a shot, and that's going to result in a jump ball. Ty Snow is going to tie up the ball with Quentin Jackson. So the possession is going to go to Indian Hill because they did not win the tip tonight. And Ty Snow is going to pass it into Madden. So let's see if Indian Hill can't put the first points on the board tonight with their senior-dominated lineup. Into Ty Snow, playing the post. Ty Snow rejected, but it's going to be off Finneytown. And Snow is, no, actually Wolfington is going to take the ball out of bounds. Wolfington over to Miller. Miller's going to set up some offense, drive a little bit, passes over to Madden. Madden into Snow. Miller for three, and that's no good. So Wolfington's going to dribble out, and he will set up the offense for this Indian Hill Braves team. Madden with the ball now. Miller with it. Miller's going to drive in, put up a floater, and that one's going to fall. So Indian Hill gets the first points of this game. So it's 2-0, Indian Hill. So Rashawn Green with the ball again. He's going to draw the foul on Phil Madden. It's going to be a blocking foul. And it'll be Finneytown's ball out of bounds. Seemed to be a little bit of confusion about that, but Rashawn Green takes the ball out of bounds. He's going to throw it back out to Quentin Jackson. Jackson quickly throws it back to Rashawn Green as Finneytown sets up their offense. Really just moving around right now, moving around for the ball. Stripped by, now it's back to Finneytown's possession. So they're going to feed it into the post. He's going to pass it back out. That was Alex Okafor with the shot for Finneytown. It doesn't fall. Indian Hill pushing it back up the other side. Phil Madden with the floater, doesn't fall. Finneytown's going to go the other way with it. And Tony Ramsey finishes with the 2-point basket, so the game is tied currently. So Indian Hill just working the ball around the top of the key, not really penetrating right now. Just trying to set up some kind of offense. Miller takes a shot, and that one's going to fall. So Miller has the first 2 points of tonight. So that's going to bring up traveling against Finneytown. It will be the Braves' ball. So Finneytown takes it back the other way, and Alex Okafor cannot capitalize on that steal. Ty Snow with a long 2-pointer. Miller with the rebound. Miller goes back up. So Miller draws the foul there, and he's going to be shooting 2. the foul there was on Quentin Jackson. That would be his first, and it's also going to be the team's first. So Miller sets up to take his first shot, and that one's going to fall. Miller's pretty good from the foul line. In fact, this year his percentage is quite high. He's got an 85 percentage from the foul line as he makes his second foul shot. So he's pretty much always good from the foul line. So this Finneytown basketball team is a good team and will challenge these seniors tonight. So they bobble the ball around, and that's going to be a basket. Rashawn Green. So Rashawn with another basket for Finneytown. And that one's not going to fall for Miller. It's going to be going back the other way. Rashawn Green fumbles the ball a little bit. It's going to be tipped off his leg and go out of bounds. So Phil Madden with the ball now for the Braves. And he's going to work it back over to Miller. Really just moving the ball around here. That's a traveling violation against Stephen Buddy. You don't see that too often. Looks like his fundamentals broke down a little bit there. So Rashawn Green with the ball now. Now the ball goes to Scotty Sherbert. Tony Ramsey with a long three-point shot. Alex Okafor comes up with the rebound, but now the rebound is Indian Hill, and they're pushing it back up the floor. John Wolfington all alone. He gets rejected by Alex Okafor, who hustles back on defense. It's going the other way now. And Quentin Jackson's going to finish with that one. So Ty Snow takes it up against the big Alex Okafor, who's about 6'4". Ty Snow's probably about 6'1", maybe pushing 6'2", probably more closer to 6 foot, 6'1". And he's going to take it up and just draw the foul there. So Ty Snow is going to be shooting 2 for the Braves. Actually, the foul was not on Okafor. It was on Scotty Sherbert. That would be his first, team second already. And in for the Braves, no surprise, it's a senior, John Beatty. And Will Nolte's on the line, so he'll be going in for the shooter, Ty Snow. So Snow's second shot is good. And Nolte immediately comes in to replace him after that shot. So quite an event we have here tonight. We have an official who has worked for 38 years in the officiating business, and he is retiring from officiating after this game. The nice thing was I talked to him before the game. He said, now leads 9-7. We might have had some technical difficulties there. We might have cut out. Sorry about that. Up. I'm Peter Carr, just solo announcing this tonight. But Alex Okafor draws the foul there. That foul's going to be on Phil Madden, and I think that's already his second foul, and that's going to be the team's third. Okafor's first shot is no good, so it was a better foul than a free layup. But anyways, back to our special guest tonight. He's retiring after 38 years. I talked to him before the game. Second shot is no good as well. But Finneytown, surprisingly, the shooter, Alex Okafor, comes up with his own rebound. And oh my gosh, that's a three-point basket. Rashawn Green. So he's just hot from three-point line. He's drained the last 2 that he's taken. And Finneytown's got a substantial lead right now as they're trying to feed it into Big Will Nolte. Pushes it over to John Wolfington instead, who's also playing the post. And he draws the foul. But what a man, what a guy. To be coaching for actually reffing for 38 years, it's quite an accomplishment. So Nolte with the putback, easy little layup with the out-of-bounds play wide open. Finneytown really does not have the height to guard 6'7" Will Nolte. So that could be a matchup problem for the Wildcats, although with their athleticism, they are leading currently 9-12. So Nolte looks up, passes over to Beatty. Beatty's going to go to Madden. Madden back to Nolte. Nolte for three. And that one's good! Oh my God! Will Nolte for 3 points. How about that for senior night? You don't
Peter,
see
that was really
often.
great. Can you hear me?
That was awesome, Andrew, and I'm so glad I can hear you now.
Excellent.
Will Nolte, the fans are raining down here.
I chimed in at just the right time. That was just a sweet 3 basket by Will Nolte.
That really, really was. I mean, how about that? Nolte gets the wide open 3, still has 2 guys on him, drains it nothing but net. That's what you do on senior night. Your last night, that's what he's going to remember. Will's not going to remember the score of this game. Hopefully they'll win, all right?
Oh, yeah.
He's not going to remember the score, but he's going to remember, the last game I played, I don't care how many points I made, I drained a 3-point shot over 2 Finneytown players.
It makes it all that more special that it was at home, too.
It definitely does. So, whoa, there's nobody back on it. Defense. So Tony Ramsey has got the 2-point basket there. And he's going to extend Finneytown's lead to 2 now. And Indian Hill still with their all-senior lineup. Goes into Big Will Nolte, back out to Beatty. Beatty with the ball now. Puts it up. That's not going to fall. And Okafor comes down with the rebound. So this Finneytown team's pretty good. They're putting up a fight now. Score being 14-12. And Finneytown has the ball. So Tony Ramsey with the ball now. Over to, Rashawn Green with the ball, back to Ramsey. Ramsey's trying to set up, get the last shot here for Finneytown. He's going to throw a lob pass over Phil Madden. Ramsey back over to 50. 50's going to drive it in. And that 2-point basket is good by Scotty Sherbert. Cyber correction, pronunciation on the game there, sorry. But at the first quarter, the score is visitors Finneytown Wildcats have 16. One of the first times that they've been down.
Finneytown's really played real solid this first quarter.
So according to the cheerleader, apparently there's a problem with our camera position. I think our co-anchor Andrew Burgess is going to try to adjust that problem because the ref ran into it a couple times. But as we were saying, the news is here. They're just loving the 38 years of commitment to basketball by the ref. I was trying to talk about it in the first quarter. Got cut off by the game, but that's just impressive. I was talking to him before the game with a couple of my friends, Alex Becker, and a couple other people. He was joking around. He said, this officiating crew I'm working with tonight is pretty good, and they should get about 2 mistakes each. But he's like, for me, I should get 6. He was joking around. He's like, I've been around a while. I've seen a lot of great games, and hopefully this turns out to be a great game. And just what a great career, and what an end to 38 years, having a special announcement before the game. And he was presented with something by our athletic director, Jill Bruder, and that was just a great game. So in for the Wildcats is Antonio Jeffries and Kyle Lindner. Kyle Lindner with the ball now. Finneytown almost seems to be with a new lineup. Also in Justin Conway. Clayton Jenkins. Actually, Finneytown won with a completely new lineup. Interesting call there. Chris Thornton in. So Finneytown's really trying to two-platoon, stay fresh, I guess, for the quarters. They have a lot. Maybe they're very deep. I think they're a good team, obviously, as you can see, as they are leading the Braves 16-12. Also in for the Braves, they're going to sub out their senior point guard, Andrew Kariakis. And, they're going to sub out Phil Madden, put in Andrew Kariakis. I don't know what I was thinking there. Andrew's only a junior. And also into the game is Michael Scherbenberg. So they're going to take out another senior, and they're going to go with 2 juniors now. So it's a pretty packed house. Quite a few seniors here tonight to absorb the last basketball game that they will witness probably at Indian Hill High School. So that shot's no good. Antonio Jeffries into the game, puts his first points on the board. As I said, they went with a whole new lineup here in the second quarter. So Andrew Kariakis with the ball over to John Beatty. Will Nolte shakes his head no, not to feed him. Michael Scherbenberg's going to drive, gets tied up. He's going to throw it back out all the way to John Beatty. Miller with the ball now. Miller shoots it, draws the foul. He just floats up in the air for a while there. So Brandon Miller shooting 2. I don't know who the foul was on there, but neither does my co-anchor Andrew Burgess, who decides not to talk because we cannot communicate here. A little bit of difficulty here in the wigwam, although we have quite a few camera angles tonight. That's got to be nice for the viewers here at home. Miller's second shot is no good, so that's surprising for an 85%. As an 85% shooter, actually, according to our director, we only have 2 camera angles tonight, so we set up for quite a few, but we're getting 2 in tonight. You still probably get a pretty good view of the game. So Finneytown setting up again, setting up, moving the ball around. Colin Bonekemper is on the line for the Braves, so they're going to put another junior in. Maybe he's going to replace Andrew Kariakis. I don't know. It is senior night. You'd think more seniors would play. So Justin Conway with the 3-point basket, and Finneytown has extended their lead to quite a few now. Actually, their lead's 8. It's 21-13. Andrew Kariakis forces a pass in there, and there's going to be a holding foul. I think it was a hand check foul against Finneytown, as Colin Bonekemper subs in for John Beatty. So there are 3 juniors in. You rarely see that here at Indian Hill. The 3 junior combo. You usually see a lot more seniors, especially for senior night. You think the seniors would play the majority of the game, but I'm surprised.
That was just a really great basket. He didn't even, he had his back to the board, and he just turned around and threw that up. That was really nice.
That really was, Andrew. So number 14 from 3-point land again, and it's no good. Multi over to Miller. Miller, they're pushing up the floor now.
And Collins in for 2, and that's just a real nice play by Colin. And it's interesting that Colin came in for Beatty, because normally during the year he's been switching in with Budding a lot. But
so Andrew Kariakis almost comes up with the steal there. Yeah, that was really interesting, Andrew. Finneytown's going to replace their whole lineup here, going with another 5. They really like to do that, it seems like. Yeah,
I think they were testing out different looks, different styles of offense, just to see which one was most effective against the Braves. And I'll tell you what, they've been real effective so far.
I always thought Indian Hill had a lot of depth, but now looking at Finneytown, I've never seen any team switch in rosters like that. You rarely see that unless they're playing really bad on the floor, but they weren't. They're up. It's interesting that they're going to change lineups. Interesting coaching move by Mike McCoy. Actually, Dan Adams is their head coach. Mike McCoy is their assistant.
Yeah.
A little bit of confusion, sorry. But the interesting thing is it's senior night, and we have 3 juniors into the game right now. You think the seniors would be playing quite a bit with 5 minutes left before the half. This is the last chance they get to play here.
Yeah, but I think that Coach Bruce really trying to get reestablished in this game. They're having a hard time so far. As you can see, they're down by 4 points, and that's really rare for the Braves, especially at home. They are perfect for their season at home, and they've only had 1 game where they've went losing in at halftime, and it might happen again here.
So Alex Okafor with the shot, and that one's going to fall. Okafor having actually that's his first points of the night. I'm pretty sure he scored a couple other times, but on the scoreboard it says those are his first 2. So I don't know if that's correct or not. Just because they subbed in so much, there might have been some error at the scoreboard. But Will Nolte with the ball loses it. Miller with the ball now. Over to Scherpenberg at the top of the key. Andrew signaling for the ball, and he's going to get it.
Andrew's going to pass over to Colin. He misses that, almost crosses the timeline, but he saves it in time. Indian Hill has had a lot of near misses, and finally Finneytown gets the ball picked. And they're not going to convert their easy basket, but Colin Bonekemper, is he fouled? I'm not sure who the foul was on.
No, actually
yes,
the foul
was on number 32. Yeah, that's against Finneytown.
Yeah, that was against Quentin Jackson. So he's going to come out of the game. They're actually going to sub in 1 guy here. How about that?
Yeah.
So Antonio Jeffries is into the game, and Andrew Karyakis is going to come out of the game for the Braves, and they're going to play Phil Madden. The madman at the point guard is in right now, as you read in the newspaper article today.
And he's in for three. No, that doesn't go.
So Shrek with the ball now. Oh, nope, he's going to get fouled. He's going to draw the foul on Okafor. So that's going to be Okafor's second foul already. And Finneytown already has 7 fouls. Although they have an amazing lead on the Braves, they have a 6-point lead. They have quite a few fouls.
Yeah, if they continue fouling like this, it's going to make it a lot easier for the Braves to catch up. And Will Nolte misses his first foul shot. That's pretty rare for a 66% foul shooter. So he's going to set up for his second shot. He puts it up, and that's good.
Yep, that's the Will Nolte you love.
Yeah.
So, sorry about all the technical difficulties, fans. It's been a long night here. We've had a lot of problems with the audio, but we're underway here at the Wigwam. So I'm Peter Carr, along with
Andrew Burgess, and we're bringing you the play-by-play. Madden with the ball. He's going to pass it over to Bonekemper, over to Sherpy in the corner. He goes for 3, and that doesn't go, but Madden with the rebound. He's able to put it in for the Braves.
Madden runs into one of his own players after that basket, and I don't know, looked a little bit disoriented. So Rashawn Green with the ball, passes over.
And Brandon Miller with the rebound off of a missed 3-point basket from Finneytown. He passes it into Colin Bonekemper. That two's not going to go. Will Nolte with the rebound, and he puts it in.
So Will Nolte with a great putback there. The thing about Nolte is they do not have a man over 6'4" on their roster, so it's going to be really hard to match up with the 6'7" giant.
Yeah, and just like that, Indian Hill's back to a 1-point deficit. And it's Indian Hill's ball now, so they could easily take the lead here with just a basket.
Yeah, Tony Ramsey airballed there, making the score 22-23 Braves, but Finneytown already comes away with it. They're pushing it up the floor. Tony Ramsey almost, no, actually, yeah, that was Rashawn Green who almost put it back in.
We got a jump ball. Scherpenberg tried to come down with the rebound, but Finneytown wasn't going to let him have it, so we got a jump ball.
So the score is 22-23. It's only a 1-point game here.
Yeah, real close game. It's going to be Indian Hill's possession.
Kyle Linder in for the Wildcats. John Wilvington is going to see some more playing time tonight. He's in for the Braves. And Stephen Buddig entered the game as well, replacing Colin Bonekemper. So the only junior on the floor right now is Michael Scherpenberg, a.k.a. the Golden Touch. But we haven't really seen him get too hot yet.
No, not yet. I think he'll come on, though.
So let's see if he can't be like Midas right now.
There we go. There we go.
There's Midas's Golden Touch. Leave him open. He's going to drain it every time.
And what a better time that he's always comes on in clutch situations like this when we need to take a lead or we need some key baskets to maintain our lead. And he gave us a lead there with that 3-point basket and his first 3 points of the night.
Yes, he did. So there's just a ball pass inside. There were a bunch of Braves defenders, and they came away with it. Miller's with the ball now, passes over to Scherpenberg. And Phil for 3-point range. Don't see that too often. Rashawn Green setting up the offense yet again for Finneytown. The real impressive thing about this team, Andrew, is their athleticism. That's why they can compete with Indian Hill, I think.
Yeah. And that's Miller. He missed his shot. We have a problem. You see number 12, who was way back there just cherry picking. He hurt himself, and that's how he turned over the ball. He started limping back, but he seems to be back in it now. Yeah, he just couldn't finish.
He definitely does. I don't know how much of a physical hurt it was. It might have been more mental.
Yeah.
So Chris Thornton entering the game for the Wildcats.
And Stephen Budding's going to go to the line, shooting in the bonus. He's usually a pretty solid foul shooter, so we'll see what he can do now.
So these 2 quarters have really flown by.
Oh, yeah, they have.
We already have less than a minute. I can't even believe that much time has rolled off the clock here at Indian Hill. I was just all caught up in the motion of this fine man in front of us.
That was a real close game. We actually took our first lead in the last 2 minutes of the game and pulled it out for the win. I was very worried, I'll have to tell you.
So we're really sorry about that with 22 seconds left in the half. We definitely had a lot of technical difficulties. Apparently our whole power cut out, so you've probably lost picture and sound. You didn't miss too much. The score is Braves 27, Finneytown 25, as Miller drains the jump shot right before the end of this half. So Finneytown trying to take the last shot, and they get it up, and it doesn't fall for Kyle Linder. So at the half, Indian Hill is not down like we thought they might be. The score is Braves 29, Finneytown 25.
And we really saw the Braves come back. We saw how clutch all their players can be, and when they really want it, they can come together and play as a team very effectively.
Yeah.
So we'll join you back here at the end of the half.
I think we're gonna film this. I think our cameramen are gonna stay because this halftime show is special. I mean, for these seniors, this is their last shot. You know, this is it. This is the last rally at the Wigwam.
The last hurrah.
Yeah, exactly. That's it for you. You know, like these guys grew up on this floor for the past 4 years.
Yeah.
They've really. I'm gonna quote Alex Cole here from the paper this morning. They've actually who quoted Stephen Buddick. They've gelled like Dr. Scholes, if you will. Stephen Buddick said that about the team, and they definitely have a lot of depth this year, and it's just been a fun team to watch. And as a senior, to only lose one game, hopefully, and to not lose at home ever, that's got to be something.
That's very special.
You'll definitely.
It's very rare that you get a team that does that, and it's very special for these seniors.
So John Beatty's going to be the first one. Just a great guy.
Yeah.
Class act, just a fun guy to be around. Really adds a lot of hilarity to the team. I played with him in basketball before, and after playing, so glad he came back to football this year. Just a great guy, adds a lot of fun to the locker room.
And Stephen Budding, I personally have some experience. You know, he's in my AP Environmental class, and this is really the first year I've got a chance to talk to him. And he's just a real great guy. He's a very, very smart. You know, math is really his subject, and it seems basketball is his sport. He starts. He's a real all-star for the team and adds a lot to the team.
Yeah, interestingly enough, he played quite a bit as a sophomore, so he's been a great addition for the past 3 years to this varsity basketball team.
Definitely.
And Phil Madden, just what a great guy. You know, came back to baseball last year too. Playing basketball 4 years, just great. You know, just a great guy, smart guy, bad man, as people would say.
And then we got Miller. He's one of the Braves all-stars once again. He's our leading point scorer per games with 14.5 points a game. And he's added just a tremendous amount. He's one of the team's captains. He has 203 points on the season so far, and he's just been a huge piece of our pie.
He definitely has. He added the ability to dunk this year. Just what a great player.
What a crowd pleaser.
Yeah, seriously, we have a crowd pleaser now. Will Nolte, another guy who the crowd just loves. One of my good friends, I would have to say. Just a really class guy.
We had some fun art classes with that man.
Very smart guy, too, I'd have to say. National Honor Society. He'll be going places, maybe in football, maybe in basketball. Who knows? He's a great athlete in both. Ty Snow, another great player, really stuck with it these past 4 years. And it's good to see him play tonight, you know, and to start tonight, that's just something special for Ty. And Tyler, remember that, definitely a hustler. You gotta love it. The crowd's gonna give him a standing ovation. You gotta love these 7 seniors, and the last senior on the line, John Wolfington, probably one of the funnier guys you'll meet. One of the bigger guys on the team. Big heart, just gotta like John Wolfington. Hung out with him a little bit this year so far. He's just a fun guy, cracks a lot of jokes. Smart kid, great basketball player, and just an overall great guy. So we have 7 seniors that will be saying goodbye to the Wigwam, and Mr. Rieger already making jokes. So also a senior member of the dance team, although I do not know her. Congratulations to Ashley Morton, and here comes the dance team. But I'm not sure if we're filming this or not. If we are, enjoy the show. That's really all I can say. And that senior night was really special. I'm glad we were able to share it with these seniors. It's It's going to be weird next year without him. Not the same. So, anyways, we're going to take a short break here at halftime. The Braves lead it 29-25, and we will be right back.
Basket by number 32, Andrew Jackson.
Brandon Miller's with the ball now. Pass over to Scherpenberg. Scherpenberg's pass out to Madden. Madden's going to drive in for two. No get it. I still can't hear.
Number 12, Will Madden.
Now Finneytown now setting up the play. Guarded by Scherpenberg. Pass off to the biggest guy. Set something up. Finally, Bill Milton comes down with the rebound off that shot.
Can't hear you either.
Basket by number 32, Brandon Miller.
Finneytown with the ball.
So Rasheem Green with the ball now. Actually, he's going to pass it off. Rashawn Green with the ball. Over to Tony Ramsey. Tony Ramsey passes it around the top of the key, and it ends up back in Rasheem Green's hands. Finneytown's going to drive. Phil Madden with the steal. Phil Madden's taking it all the way for the easy bucket, and that's two. Kiss off the glass. Kids these days. What else can you say? So, Finneytown takes a timeout. You know what? Was that a full or 30-second timeout? So they did sit down on the bench, so I'm going to assume it was a full timeout. Indian Hill came out pretty strong in this half so far. Yeah, definitely. I mean, Nolte made a freaking three-pointer. All right, like three-pointer. Nolte made a three-pointer. There's no way the Braves can lose tonight. I mean, that was awesome. That was probably the highlight of his year. Yeah. I would love to see Brandon Miller throw it down. Miller style. Then so Phil Madden bringing it up for the Braves. Phil Madden with the ball now. Madden's going to pass over to Scherpenberg, the only junior in the game. Back over to Miller, into the Wolf. And Nolte with the ball now, going to force it back out to Scherpenberg, into Wolf. Back to Miller. Miller for three, and that's not going to fall. Finneytown comes up with the rebound. And the 38-year-old ref still has it in his legs. He hustles down to make that call.
No, I don't know about that one because I saw some shoving on the offensive side.
I don't know how you can complain. 38 years of excellence. I mean, he's made a couple bad calls. You know, before the game, he told me we should give him 6 mistakes tonight. So, Rashawn Green with the three-point basket there for Finneytown. That's going to cut the Braves' lead to 5. Pass goes way over to Miller. Miller into Nolte. Let's see if Nolte can do the typical thing he does. But when he doesn't, he gets rejected by Alex Okafor. So apparently Scherpenberg was not feeling too well at school, but he seems to be playing through that sickness. And Doesn't matter what it looks like as long as it goes in. So that's going to be a basket. Scotty Seibert. And that's going to be his second basket of the night. John Wolfington with a huge shot on senior night here. He puts up the 2-point basket and he draws the foul. So let's see if he cannot complete this power play. So Finneytown has quite a few subs in. Kyle Lindner. Clayton Jenkins also is into the game. And another player who I just didn't catch the number of. Colin Bonekemper in for the Braves. And here's the thing, fans. Apparently, we lost our scoreboard now, too. So we'll be giving frequent updates as much as we can of the score for your convenience. Phil Madden doing the madman thing, getting the steal. Over to Beatty, over to throw the wide open. Passes into Shrek. Shrek is blocked there by Clayton Jenkins. They're going to take it all the way back to the floor. They're not going to finish. So right now it's just a game of run up and down the floor and see who can finish first. So that is probably one of the last times the ref will be booed in his career. And it was a questionable call. I don't know if the feet were set, but that's what the man saw. Rashawn Green with the ball, rather. Having a lot of trouble with his name tonight. Will Nolte with the huge block. So there was bodies on the floor there. No surprise. John Beatty, the hustle man that he is. Probably one of the biggest hustlers on the team. And he goes after that ball, and he gets it. He gets it for his team. So right now, Finneytown in I guess a 3-2 zone, or they're coming up. That's a pretty extended 2-3 zone. That's why I was interested in what kind of zone it was, because it looked like a 3-2 at one point. They're really extending their zone. They really move pretty well. Miller over to, Brandon Miller tries to dunk it just right off 2 flat feet. And that would have been something new that we haven't seen yet this year. So the score is Braves 40. Wildcats 32 with about 3 minutes and 23 seconds left in the third period. And Quinn Jackson checks into the game for the Wildcats. Nolte's going to take the ball out here for the Braves. So I don't know how you're going to call that a foul. That just seemed like an interesting call there, because that was probably about as ball as you could get. You know, I don't think he could have touched more of the ball on the block. But anyways, Quinn Jackson's going to rack up another foul, and he already has 3, so he might be headed to the bench for Finneytown in order to save him for this fourth quarter. It definitely is. You don't see Miller miss too many, and your life savings. What is it? So what is that, like 5 cents?
I lost my 5 cents, Peter.
So we might not be able to hear our other announcer. We'll keep doing the 2-man play-by-play until I get an update from our director that we can't hear him. Really has. I don't know. I got to listen to the director if we can't hear you. But that shot's going to be a kiss off the glass by Chris Thornton. I don't know. Hey, it counts. Like I said, maybe ugly, but it counts. A hard pass by Phil Madden into Colin Bonekemper, who can't finish. And Finneytown throws a surprising pass. So I guess apparently we lost our second anchor now. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Tons of technical difficulties tonight. Perhaps the van is possessed. That's about all you can say, is the van is possessed tonight. So Indian Hill takes a timeout here with 2 minutes and 38 seconds left in the third period. The score, Braves 40, the visitors, Wildcats 34. So apparently we got the scoreboard back up and running, so things might be going a little bit better on this Friday during Lent. So the scores will take quite a bit to add them up to 40 for the Braves and 34 for the Wildcats. But hopefully that scoreboard graphic will be back up on your screen as soon as possible. We got quite a showing of seniors here tonight. You know, that's kind of impressive. Looking down the line here. Definitely supporting their classmates who have dedicated the past 4 years to Indian Hill basketball. And has it paid off? It definitely has, if you ask any one of them. Only having one loss and never losing at home yet this year. And they could cap the perfect home record at home this year. So Scotty Sherbert's first shot is good. And Andrew Kariakis will come in for Phil Madden. And Brandon Miller, the thriller tonight. Hopefully, if he dunks it, he will definitely be the thriller. Comes in for Ty Snow. So Sherbert, second shot is good as well. And Andrew Kariakis with the ball now over to Miller. They're really looking to push the ball to the floor. So let's see if Andrew Kariakis can't go to that crazy passing attack that we've seen him done before. Finneytown now in a man-to-man D, really picking up the pressure. John Beatty for three. It's not going to fall. So Finneytown gets a steal off Miller. And so Scotty Sherbert, Snybert, sorry, I'm just bad with names tonight. Scotty Seibert shot is good, but Will Nolte has the answer on the other end of the floor with his layup. And he's got already a dozen points tonight. So he's got 12 already, and the third quarter's not even over yet. So Kyle Linder pulls up and shoots the jumper. It doesn't fall. Miller with the ball now pushing up.
Peter, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Andrew. That's amazing. I can hear you again.
I love being heard. You know what? If I thought everybody in the world could hear me, I just would never shut up. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I already knew that, though. You know, the first game we did together, I just know how far we've come as announcers.
Oh, yeah.
I was just trying to fit a word in there. I was like, Andrew, you know, maybe I could get some airtime. I don't know. But anyways, it's been fun working together. Miller's at the line shooting, I guess, 2.
Yeah, that'd be 2.
Thanks. First shot's good. Braves going to sub in again. John Wolfenden back into the game. And the golden touch, Michael Scherpenberg enters the game yet again.
Yes, he does. Hopefully he can get some more points up. He's got 3 on the night so far.
So the sophomore Alex Okafor back in at center for the Wildcats. And I think Tony Ramsey just came in for the Wildcats as well. So Miller's shot is good. So that's what you expect for the 85% shooter.
Definitely what I expect.
That other miss was kind of
rare. Yeah,
you know?
very surprising.
You don't see that too much with an 85% shooting. So Andrew Kariakis really playing great D on Ramsey. Alex Okafor with the ball. Feeds it inside. Brandon Miller gets up there and grabs the rebound. Braves pushing up the floor.
Sherpy thought about it for a second. I thought he was going to take it.
Sherp still thinking about it. Back over to Miller. Miller with the jumper. Ooh, it falls way short.
Miller gets his own rebound and puts it up. It's not going to go.
So Miller had quite a couple bricks there.
Yeah.
Quite a few, rather.
He does have 15 points on the night, though, so he's doing pretty well. It's above his average.
Yeah, that's not a bad game, especially for your senior night. Nolte has 12 already, too, so he's having a pretty good night as well.
Yeah, I think Nolte's at his average. He averages like 12.2 a game or something like that.
So Indian Hill fans getting real loud, getting behind this team, hoping to see them extend their lead and end with the season with a perfect record at home.
That would just be great. I really hope that happens for the Braves.
I mean, this is the game you remember as seniors, the last game you play at home. All the other games just become a blur. This is the game you will remember for the rest of your life.
And that Finneytown guy just got stripped, but they get the ball anyway.
Chris Thornton gets the ball back and
puts it up.
Puts that one in. So Andrew Kariakis hustling back down the floor to create something. Over to Bonecap for Kariakis with the ball. Kariakis for 3, and it's not going to fall. Okafor with the ball, throws it up. Whoa, no look pass.
Wow.
And Scotty Sherbert's going to drain that one, so it's a 2-point game. Seibert actually, keep messing up his name. I apologize for that. Score is Braves 44. Finneytown 42 as he launches a prayer, but it's not even going to be before the buzzer. So Finneytown makes a strong run at the end of the third quarter.
Yeah.
Hopefully the fans will play the six-man factor that we've seen him make so far this year.
You know what was interesting is Coach Bruce getting real upset at the last because AK was just kind of leisurely walking down our side of the field with about 12 seconds left, and Coach Bruce just yelling, come on, come on, come on, come on. But AK just didn't see him, so that's why that shot was a little off, is because he didn't have much time to get it off.
So you got to be impressed with the man standing in front of us right now. It is the ref of 38 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time, and this game's been pretty exciting to ref, I bet. Pretty close one in this fourth quarter. We'll see how it turns out, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully it goes the Braves' way, but you never know. Finneytown Wildcats have a good team, man.
Yes, they do.
They're very athletic.
Very athletic.
Very athletic. That's all you can really say. They have trouble matching up with Will Nolte in the middle, but other than that, their athletes are incredible. And they've stuck with this Indian Hill team. Really putting up a good fight.
And so Brandon Miller's going to inbound the ball for the Braves here at the Wigwam to start out the fourth and final period of this year. Well, unless we go to overtime, in which case it would not be, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the final period of this year, at home at least.
Yep. They do have the tournament at Anderson next week. Hopefully we might be there for the broadcast. I don't know if the band prevails and isn't such like possessed tonight as it's been. We've had a lot of technical difficulties. It just makes it a tough
So
night.
Indian Hill's really working the ball around. Sherby lost his handle on there for a second. He's going to drive in and pass out to Bonekemper. Bonekemper's going to drive in for two, and that's not going to go. He gets his own rebound, though, and he is fouled.
He draws the foul. That's just a class play right there by Colin Bonekemper.
Yeah, so hopefully he can put these two foul shots in and extend the Braves' lead to 4.
Hopefully. The Braves really need to get points wherever they can.
Yeah.
So, that was on Alex Okafor. It's already his third. And the refs are having a dispute about something. I'm not quite sure what it is. They're discussing something over. Might be an error in the books. It might. Was he shooting? I don't know.
I think it was shooting. He jumped up, but they hit his hand
so this is
as he was jumping. So
quite a long discussion here about these this call here. Will he be going to the line, or will the Braves be taking the ball out of bounds?
I'll tell you what, he better be going to the line. You don't overturn a call like 2 minutes after you make the call. That doesn't happen.
I mean the fans wouldn't like it, yeah, but that's the right thing to do. It's to huddle. So they're gonna say the basket counts there.
Wow, that's an interesting call.
Yeah, see that was kind of interesting to me because I didn't see the ball go through the hoop, but maybe it did.
No. See, all right, they blew the whistle as he was going up, and then he got his arm hit, and then he landed, and then he jumped up again and put it through. Just to do it.
Very interesting call.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Perhaps the wrong call to make.
We'll have to review that on the tape and see what really happened.
I mean, that's a tough call to make. Like,
yeah,
as a ref on the floor, you don't know what the shot. The Finneytown coach, Dan Adams, is very angry with that call, but Colin will shoot the 1-and-1.
And he makes it. That's good.
He completes the three-point play there. And Stephen Budding back into the game for the Braves. And yet again, the only junior in the game is Michael Scherpenberg.
But what a good junior to have. I mean, there are so many, and they're all equally qualified to be in this game right now, but I think we need the golden touch at this clutch time. Yeah,
he's really turning it around in this second half of the season. Having the injury early in the year really hurt him, but the fact is he's come on so strong at the end of this season.
Yes, Peter, that's a good observation. Usually injuries do hurt.
Yeah. I was talking about hurting his play on the court, okay?
Oh, I know. I was just kidding, man. It's all right. Oh, and Stephen Budding, how is that not a foul?
I don't know. He's just mauled by Alex Okafor there, but they're going to come. So Rayshawn Green with another basket, already has 13 points tonight.
Big game for him.
Yeah, he's having a pretty good night. Really quick, really explosive down the floor, and leads this Finneytown offense.
And Wolfenen's in for 2.
He has that little baby hook right over the top of the defender. Just a pretty good play. So
And
Buddy
he's got
anticipating the pass there. Ramsey with the reverse layup, doesn't fall. Wolfington with the rebound. So Brendan Thrillamilla with the ball drives in. I don't know if he was going to dunk there or what, or just take a strong layup. So Rayshawn Green, shot does not fall. There's a foul on the floor. It's going to be on Michael Scherpenberg, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, and that's going to be Michael Scherpenberg's first foul, so doesn't have that many fouls tonight.
Yeah.
That's going to be the team's 5th already. Nolte.
And interesting, the fans of Finneytown, the parents actually were signaling that the basket should count. But I know for a fact in this case the ball didn't go through the hoop. It never did. The foul was on the floor. He wasn't shooting.
So they just throw up a prayer there, and Will Nolte comes down with the rebound. Just entered back into the game for perhaps his final quarter of play here at Indian Hill.
And Scherp for 3, yeah!
And that is Midas in his fullest. The golden touch drains the three-pointer, and that's why he's in the game right now.
He is so clutch. Oh man. Both his shots have been to save our lead. We're dangerously close for this first period, this fourth period here starting out, to lose our lead, and finally he comes up, he makes the shot, and now we lead by 8.
You know, I only want to say one thing. Sherpy is so hot right now. And that has both connotations.
Peter, is there something you'd like to tell us?
No, not really, but I'm just talking about three-point shooting tonight.
Just
he's
making
great.
sure. Yes, I agree. Sherpy is a very good basketball player. He's got 6 points on the night, and both are for threes.
The winner tonight of the Spirit Award is senior Brittany Hill, who has done quite well right now in diving. I mean, in fact, she set a record, I think, at CHL's. Or no, divers didn't go to CHL, but she set a record somewhere. Where she got in first place. I don't remember quite what I was reading online, but that's awesome. Congratulations, Brittany.
I'm sure you can check it out at Enquire.com.
Yeah, it'll probably be on the Enquire. It's also on Indian Hill's website, www.ih.k12.oh.us/HS, and then search for athletics. I know that's a long one. Maybe you just want to search Google for Indian Hill. So Finneytown cuts the lead again as Quentin Jackson puts in a 2-point basket.
And the Finneytown coach was showing off his hops there. So I'm hopping up and down, real angry like, and
really?
I mean he's got a real nice vertical. Peter, it's probably about 6 inches. I mean that's really nice.
That's impressive there. So, anyways, good observation. Phil Madden gets the traveling call. Really interesting. I don't know about
his
that
feet
one.
were on the floor.
So I think that's about our celebrated ref's third bad call of the night. He's still got 3 more.
3 more until we can complain. So we're gonna let that slide.
So I mean, I'm gonna, you got to celebrate the man. 38 years committed to the basketball officiating. So Rayshawn Green with the 3-pointer doesn't fall. Will Nolte jumping up and down for the rebound. And he's going to draw the foul on Quentin Jackson.
And that's his 4th foul.
So
definitely 4th foul.
So
Peter.
he'll be headed to the bench. There's only 5 minutes left in this game. And the score is Braves 52, Wildcats 47.
Yeah. So Phil Madden with the ball now. He's going to drive in, pass over to open Nolte for 2. And with that 4th foul, Finneytown's just tied down so much and really can't do anything against Will Nolte being open there.
So big man Will Nolte's got 14 already tonight. So he's having a pretty good game. So Rashawn Green just splitting the defenders left and right there to finish that layup. And he's already got 15 points. Speaking of number 15, Michael Scherpenberg drives it in and
drives a foul.
Thought he was going to shoot the 3, but then he made the smart decision to drive it.
And in frustration, a Finneytown player just punches the wall. I don't know what he thinks he's going to accomplish by hurting his hand. You know, you kind of need those in basketball.
He might just help the Braves out a little bit.
Yeah.
So Michael Scherpenberg, pretty good from the foul line this year.
He's a 78% free throw shooter, and he drains the first one.
So Scherp almost as good as Miller, but
Yeah.
not quite. Not yet.
Yeah.
I mean, he's only a junior.
He'll get there. He'll get there.
So quite a few substitutions for the Wildcats. Clayton Jenkins comes in, and the other couple will update you as they score points. Didn't get to catch all their jerseys. They just came in so quick.
Yeah. And his second shot stumbles in.
So Rayshawn Green setting up the offense again for Finneytown. Really the point guard and one of the scoring leaders tonight for Finneytown. Already has 15 points. Really has the ability to drive, and he can shoot the three-pointer as well. So Kyle Linder with the ball now. Trying to set it up, drives into the basket. Looking for the dish off. Throws it way across the lane. So that looks like that foul is going to be again on 15, Michael Scherpenberg. And that's his second. And that's already the team's sixth foul. So after this foul, they will be shooting the 1-and-1. The Wildcats will be.
Yes, they will.
This is a pretty close game. Braves 56, Wildcats 49.
And I don't know about that call.
So the sophomore, Alex Okafor, drains it right over the top of big Will Nolte, and Will Nolte's going to foul him on his way down.
Yeah.
So the basket's going to count, and Alex Okafor is going to be shooting the 1-and-1, see if he can't complete the power play here for Finneytown.
And he's a pretty solid player, Peter. He's got all fours. He's number 44. He's got 4 fouls, and he's got 4 points. That's really rare.
That is rare. And speaking of numbers that go together, number 33, John Wolfington, checks into the game. And he has 3 fouls, but
5 points.
He's got 5 points. Sorry, not 3 points. Couldn't get all the threes right, but
that's all right.
And that's going to be Alex Okafor's 5th point of the game. Phil Madden setting up some offense here for the Braves. It's a 4-point game right now. Speaking of 4s, quite a few 4s here tonight. You know.
I bet Nostradamus would come up with some clever theory about that or something, but he's dead, so.
And you want to know the most interesting thing? Finneytown's roster has 4 seniors on it. How about that?
Wow.
So I guess this is the observation of 4s right now.
Wolfenden puts up his first shot, and that falls.
So that extends the lead from 4 points to 5. How about that?
He sets up for his second shot, puts it up, and that goes too. That brings his total to 7. Braves now lead by 6 points.
So Scotty Scheibert into the game. And Quentin Jackson also into the game for the Wildcats. So pretty new lineup there. So Scherpenberg still got quite a bit of playing time tonight for the Braves, and he's still in the game, even though it is senior night.
Yeah.
They really want his 3-point shooting, I think. So Rayshawn Green with the ball. His name's been called quite a bit here tonight. Gonna pass it back out, or pass it inside to Alex Okafor, who tries to shoot over. Nolte doesn't fall. Nolte's diving on the ground.
Oh.
Everyone's on the ground right now. Rayshawn Green, long pass, skip pass. Scotty Scheibert with the 3-pointer, doesn't fall.
Wow.
Indian Hill just got out-jumped there for the rebound. No one boxed out, and Alex Okafor came up with a wide-open rebound. There was no body put on him. So Indian Hill really needs to pick up their defense if they want to hold this 4-point lead that they have and shut down number 44.
And Will Nolte puts it in for 2 and draws the foul.
And I think that was on number 44, Alex Okafor.
And that's going to be his, he's going to be out of the game now. That is his 5th foul.
And the fans are raining down on Will Nolte. So that really hurts Finneytown because he's made 4 of their last points. And Indian Hill's lead is now 6. And Will Nolte rather could complete the power play here. So the fans at Indian Hill are really raining down on a pretty good game. Although he only had 7 points tonight, he really did a lot on the floor tonight, guarding Will Nolte and just his presence on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
You can tell he's going to be a great player here for Finneytown. Only a sophomore, so he's still got another 2 years left on varsity. He's already 6'4", so he's going to grow taller.
Yeah, he's a pretty big sophomore, so.
He's going to have an impact on this Finneytown team in the future. Hopefully, maybe as big of an impact as Will Nolte's had on this Indian Hill Braves team. So Will Nolte sets up to take a foul shot.
And that's not going to go. A rare miss.
Rayshawn Green again setting up the ball. I think I memorized his name by now. Hopefully I don't pronounce it wrong ever again, but he's a good player here for Finneytown. Finneytown setting some down screens into Scotty Scheibert. Shot's no good. John Woofington with the rebound. Back to Phil Madden, who's going to slow the pace down in this game. Probably run some time off the clock. Maybe Brandon Miller will dunk, and that'll probably seal the deal. Gotta hope Miller dunk on his last night here at Indian Hill. So Rayshawn Green for a long three-pointer, and it's a brick. Phil Madden with the ball, looks over to Brandon Miller. Miller to Wolf. So pretty big lineup here for Indian Hill right now.
Yeah.
A lot of tall guys in. Smallest guy on the floor right now is the point guard, Phil Madden. I don't know what the fans are chanting.
Here we go, Braves. Here we go.
I thought they were chanting for someone.
Here we go, Braves.
Okay, thanks for that. It's hard to hear sometimes with these earphones on.
So Indian Hill's just kind of eating up the time right now. Finally, Coach Prue takes a timeout.
So that pick there by Will Nolte was a pretty hard-set pick.
Yeah.
The guy bounced right off him. I mean, sorry, but if you're going to try to step through a screen against Will Nolte, it's not going to happen. You're going to bounce off. 300-pound, 6'7" giant, a.k.a. Shrek, here at the Wigwam. You just got to know that.
And Nikki Newton's going to throw it down for our cheerleaders. And here comes Kirtley to back her up.
So Finneytown cheerleaders weren't even interested, didn't even watch. Perhaps they just accept the fact that they can't tumble maybe. I don't know.
I think they're going to have to because they can't.
It's a tough thing. It's impressive that we have 2 girls on the squad this year that can tumble that are only sophomores, so they'll be around for another 2 years. So that should be exciting. I don't know if you caught halftime. The dance team's new routine is pretty impressive. You know, they had some pretty good moves. Led by their front runner, Leslie Feigelson. She looked pretty good tonight. She's always pretty smooth. And really got this dance team started. There are any girls watching this right now, you're interested in the dance team, it's a great opportunity next year if you think you can dance or just want to learn how. Go to Leslie Feigelson to get information on the dance team.
And so Finneytown's called with a block. That's going to send Miller to the line.
And that's 10 fouls already on Finneytown. That foul was on Kyle Linder. It's his second. And Miller's going to be shooting 2. So see if he cannot extend to the Braves' lead. This could really help the Braves with such foul trouble by Finneytown.
Yeah.
Especially with a minute to go. So Miller's first shot is good. Nolte even jumped on that first one, even though it was 2 shots. Interesting. I think he just went instinct. You know, the other guy went.
I think it's just because the Finneytown guy went, so then he went, so then everybody else went, you know. And Miller's going to set up for his second foul shot. He puts that up, and that goes as it spins in.
So
and teetered on the edge of the rim there for a second, falls.
Miller, truly the thriller of the crowd tonight, gets the spin right around the rim. And everything's falling for these seniors tonight. How many rebounds is this kid gonna get? I mean, honestly, that was 4 rebounds. That's just great hustle, great ups by
definitely. And then
by Quentin Jackson, who's gonna be shooting the 1-on-1. Sherp got impatient and fouled him. Tony Ramsey's going to replace the shooter. He's sitting at the line right now. Because Quentin Jackson has 4 fouls already. And he completes the power play as he gets taken out. He's kind of confused. He thought he was supposed to go back and play the pressure defense deep, but
I don't know what's going on here.
so maybe Miller will get the long deep pass. Michael Scherpenberg, the quarterback on the football team. We know he can throw it deep, so
Yeah.
maybe Miller will get an opportunity to dunk off one of those.
And you know this is something that
Whoa.
wow, the fans and number 10, who is that, Peter?
Kyle Linder and Kate Rowe are really getting into it for some reason. I don't know why Kate Rowe's yelling at him so much. I don't really understand the reason for that.
You know, Peter, I've noticed.
As fans before the game, what Mr. Rieger said, you need to respect the decisions of the officials, and you need to respect the players and coaches. You shouldn't be badgering them the whole game. That's just.
But Peter, I watched the freshman, the JV, and now the varsity games, and Finneytown does one thing, you know. They never get up. You know, they're down by 20, you know, with like 13 seconds left. No, they're still in it. They're going to foul. Definitely going to foul to try to stay in this game.
They're good. I mean, they're a good team. You'll see. I mean, their athleticism allows them to stay. They're staying with a great Indian Hill team here. Only 1 loss so far this year. And so Kyle Linder's probably going to look over to Kate Rowe maybe. I mean, I know I would if I were him. And just say, what do you think about the three-pointer I just drained?
Yeah.
Because now it's a 3-point game with 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's 63 Braves, 60 Indian Hill. So this one's going to be a nail-biter here at the Wigwam. Pretty good way. Hopefully it ends in a win.
Yeah, hopefully.
It's going to be a nail-biter here for Indian Hill, and hopefully it'll be pretty exciting for the Indian Hill seniors. This is a way to end it, you know. Exciting game. Nolte hit a three-pointer. The only thing that can make this ever so sweet is if Brendan Miller dunks the ball here.
I don't know if that's going to be possible now because I think Finneytown's just going to foul us as soon as we touch the ball.
How about a foul? How about a dunk and a foul? You know,
that'd be sweet.
That would probably make my night. In fact, it would make my year. It would probably be one of the best plays I've ever seen.
I think I would get very excited.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I think the fans, it would just be so loud. I wouldn't even be able to talk to you, Andrew. I mean, so Michael Scherpenberg taking the ball out here. Thinking about going deep there to Miller.
Wow, and talk about a foul. I'll tell you what, that guy.
Tony Ramsey just wraps up Phil Madden there.
And Phil Madden's still trying to walk away, and he's pulling him back.
Definitely made sure he got the foul there, you know.
Yeah.
So that would be Tony Ramsey's. I'm not sure what foul. It hasn't come yet up on the scoreboard. I still don't know. Nothing's come up yet.
And Phil Madden drains his first shot. Ooh. And Quentin Jackson comes back in for Finneytown. He's got 4 fouls already.
Yeah, he's going to have to watch it, but there are only 35.7 seconds left.
I don't think he's worried about it.
And Finneytown, you got to have your best players into the game. He grabs the rebound after Madden misses that second foul shot. So.
And we got a charge call on Finneytown.
So that is huge. Absolutely a huge play by Indian Hill to take the charge.
Oh, it's number 12. Number 12, Rayshawn Green was called for the charge.
I was asking who took the charge for Indian Hill.
Oh, you know, I'm not sure about that one. I really don't know.
I kind of missed that. I was impressed by Rayshawn Green. Incredible move to the basket.
Yeah. Really
splitting the defenders. Great way to set your feet, though, whoever Indian Hill defender that is. Sorry I didn't get to see you, but that's just a great play. So Tony Ramsey again with another foul. In the last 10 seconds, he's already had 2 fouls.
Yeah.
They're forced to foul to try to stay into this game. It's only a 4-point game, so feasibly they still could be in this game if they grab a rebound after the second shot.
Yeah.
And hit a 3-pointer maybe.
Madden sets up, puts up his first shot, and that falls in.
It tinkers around the rim there, flirts with falling out, but definitely falls in. So these seniors definitely are used to the pressure, love it, and are living up these last 24 seconds at the Wigwam. In fact, they take out Michael Scherpenberg and put in John Beatty. So they're going to end with an all-senior lineup.
All-senior lineup, yeah.
Which is a nice way to end it.
And Phil Madden drains his foul shots. And that was some rare elevation by Finneytown. And that ball's rolling around. It's going to miss.
You know, it's
finally Brandon Miller fouls.
The one thing that's a shame that I really kind of sad about is the fact that we couldn't put 2 more players into the lineup right now. You know, we can't put Ty Snow or John Wolfington and with our 7 seniors.
Yeah, that'd be great. But I think we get called for having too many men on the floor, Peter.
Maybe, but I'm just sentimental reasons. These guys have worked so hard for the past. They've been playing forever. These guys have been playing together probably since they were really young in middle school.
Yeah.
They've played these 4 years of high school, really bonded together as a team, and it's just a great thing, to have hopefully the perfect record. They're 11.5 seconds away from the perfect record at home, and a 17-1 season?
18-1.
18-1. Yeah, they defeated Summit the other night. So Nolte's going to get his armpits reached into by Chris Thornton. Nolte kind of mad about that one, but he does draw the foul, and Nolte will be going to the line, hopefully to extend the Braves' lead. So Sherp comes in. I guess they were kind of worried that if those 2 foul shots fell, they might need his 3-point shooting expertise.
Yeah.
But John Beatty's already back on the line, so they definitely want to try to end with a senior lineup.
Yeah.
Nolte misses the first shot. Surprising. You don't see that too often from Will. I think he was just so distraught by the touching of his armpits.
Maybe that's a sensitive area for Will Nolte.
Kind of a weird foul. You don't see that too much. But so he sets up to take his second shot, maybe his last shot as a Brave at Indian Hill, and he doesn't make it. But Stephen Buddick comes away with the rebound and draws the foul, so he'll be going to the line. And there's only 7.6 seconds left, separating the Braves from their perfect record at home. The score is Braves 66, Finneytown Wildcats 61. And Jackson fouls out of the game. Had a pretty good game tonight.
Yeah, he does.
Quentin Jackson, really a great player on the offensive side of the ball. And as a senior, that's a pretty good game against Indian Hill, 10 points. So Chris Thornton checks back into the game for the Wildcats.
We got Indian Hill timeout here. I just wonder what they're going to talk about. Probably discussing whether or not they're going to take another shot.
Yeah, there are only 7.6 seconds left. You got to wonder what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's nice to take out your seniors individually, but this game's too close. You can't do that.
Yeah.
But it's really been a great game. I think the ref is counting down these last seconds. He's enjoying calling these last second fouls.
Yeah.
Extending his career a little bit. 38 years of reffing. Only had about 3 minor mistakes tonight. So
just about 3.
So there's no real complaint there. He's had a pretty good night. Pretty great career apparently as an official.
Yeah, when you think of all the calls they make, 3 calls for one game that were questionable. That's a pretty high percentage of correct calls. So we can't foul him for that. We can't fault him for that.
Yeah, exactly. And only 7.6 seconds left until the end of his career and the end of these 7 magnificent seniors at Indian Hill.
At the line, shooting 2, number 24, Stephen Buddick.
So Stephen Buddick's going to shoot 2 here. And his first shot's good, so the lefty drains it. So Buddick might be putting in his last point here at the Wigwam, ladies and gentlemen. So Indian Hill clinched the CHL last week.
Yeah.
And this game's just for pride, man. It's the last game, Rayshawn Green takes the NBA 3-point range.
And that's the end of the game, folks.
That's it.
That's the end of our season so far for the regular season. That's our last game at home. We come away with the win. The final score is Braves 67, Finneytown 61.
Yeah, it was a pretty good game, and it's a great way to go out as seniors. The thing that'll be remembered from tonight is Will Nolte's three-point shot. That was just impressive. Will Nolte's three-point shooter. And Miller led all scorers tonight. He had 17 points.
Yeah. And Will Nolte had 16, so we had a good night for both
Nolte,
those guys.
I guess, is going to try it. No, thinking about dunking. Wanted Miller to dunk for his last time here at Indian Hill. They're just throwing the ball around, pretty ecstatic. It's their last game here at the Wigwam, ladies and gentlemen. It's a sad night, but they'll be continuing on to the playoffs next week at Anderson.
Yes, they will.
As they take on Woodward in the first round and hopefully continue pretty successfully onto the state playoffs.
And if they do, that's where Peter and I will join you back next time, is at the second round playoff game. If Indian Hill does, in fact, beat Woodward, we will be at Anderson High School for the second round.
So it's been a lot of fun this year. And I'd like to congratulate the ref on his great career, 38 years, and all these guys on the 4 years of excellence and commitment that they've had. Anyways, I'm Peter Carr.
And I'm Andrew Burgess.
Here at the Wigwam, we're signing out.
The voice of the Indian Hill Braves. See you next time, Indian Hill.
It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go back to Deer Park.
Yeah, it's a good effort by Shea Donovan getting in there, but
I don't really think the possession. I think the possession's changed once in this whole half. To tell you the truth, actually it's changed twice because it started off.
And we got a push on 44. He threw Ty Snow into the floor. That's gonna be Braves ball. Mike Lucian's gonna pass the ball in for the Braves into Shea Donovan.
So Frank Serra with his second foul already after entering this game.
Yeah.
To replace
pretty rare.
The fouled out Roth.
You come in and there's like 2 minutes left and already 2 fouls. So Ty Snow again at the line since the Braves are in the double bonus.
So let's see if Snow can put some more in for the Braves.
Oh
gosh.
We won't even tell you what happened there.
Yeah.
We'll leave that to your imagination.
Yeah. Ty may be distracted by all the noise the fans are making, but we'll give him some encouragement. Maybe he'll put this one in. I don't know what's going on here with Frank Serra. Some kind of argument with his coach. He's going to be taken out of the game.
Yeah.
Who just entered the game?
That would be number 12, Brian Grant.
So Ty Snow to set up to take his second shot, and that one's no good as well. And Deer Park's going to push it maybe for a last-second point or something. So.
And with that shot, Deer Park breaks 40. They now have 41 points to Indian Hill 65.
Took them almost the whole quarter to break that.
Lucian with the ball pass over to Arnold. Arnold's going to go
into King.
Put it up, King.
King throws it back out to
Martle for three.
No good. King, doesn't come down with the rebound. So we got about 35 seconds till this CHL title is Indian Hills. And we got 30 seconds. Looks like it was tipped in by Ty Snow. I don't really know what happened there.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So I don't know who gets the basket there. So looking into King, couldn't get the pass in.
Ooh, and
real
now
sloppy basketball.
Over to King.
Alex King, it looks like he got fouled, but they don't call it. He puts it up, so we got 10 seconds left. We got 5 seconds left.
That's not
3, 2, 1. No time left. The Braves are
CHL title.
CHL champs. How about that? Indian Hill has clinched quite a few CHL titles this year. What a great year.
And so at the end of the game, the score is Braves 65, Deer Park 45. The Braves win it by 20 points.
So yet again, the Braves clinch a boys CHL title, I should say. This is Peter Carr.
And I'm Andrew Burgess.
The voice of the Indian Hill Braves.
See you next time, Indian Hill.